Are you ready? All right, a very good evening to you and welcome to Relationship Saga on Eagles 102.3, your radio experience you can count on. Relationship Saga is that show where we get to talk about everything that concerns relationship. It is a show where we talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly experiences in relationship. We talk about issues emanating from various areas of relationship issues. And of course, on this show, we got issues emanating from single parenting, divorce, separation, marriage, siblings dispute, family dispute, everything that concerns relationship is what we talk about right here on this show. Saturday, 8 p.m. is our time. And of course, the reason we also indulge in these conversations is to see how we can help you find your relationship and also to connect you to relationship experts that will help you with counseling, with mentorship. The whole main goal, the principal goal is for your relationship advisory. And this program is brought to you by Rachaelabenfoundation and of course with the support of Eagles FM. So welcome to the fresh super episode of the show. My name is Holy Ray, your host. And last week, I want to thank you for being part of last week's episode. It was pretty tough. It was indeed a very dicey spot for the guy, for the complainant of last week, to make a decision. It was a serious, he was in a very, very serious corner. But then, after our deliberations about his issue last week, he was able to take a stand. And in case you're in us, last week was the story of a man who called on the show and complained that suddenly his wife said she can no longer make love, like sex with him, with different stunts. When I say stunt, it means with house. That apparently she has gone to a prayer house, to a church, and a pastor had said that making love to your spouse with styles is a sin. But then we looked at it from various angles last week, and we were advised that in as much as your partner is making you do this or have this intimacy through I don't know how to put it, but if you know that your partner is not making you do these things out of duress or from sites that you know that is unethical, in as much as he or she is not doing any of that, then making love to your partner however he wants it, whenever he wants it, where he wants it, not a problem. And it's definitely not a sin. Yeah, but for those of us who, you know, understand what I'm talking about, will understand when we say styles. I know we cannot mention that on radio, but for those of you who use it, who are conversant with the styles, know that making love has some size and some styles that you can, enjoy, explore, and have fun, but not on the side or on the body that is unethical. Okay. So today, on a very fresh episode, I have a message here anonymously. Okay. As usual, you can tell us your story. You can decide to be anonymous. You can your name if you want, but then just know that this program is for real life story. The way it happened, how it take happen, who do am, who no do am, that is what we talk about here. I just talk because we want to hear you, you understand. But we hear you and we still help you to solidify your relationship. Now, before I go into the conversation of today, I want to let you listening to me this evening that this program is open for sponsorship. So if you are one person that is touched by Allah Almighty or God Almighty, to services to humanity, and together let's make the world a better place. Want this program to continue being on air? Please send me a message and let's see how you can support this program to be on air because we need to commence payments and we don't have that money at the moment. So, but then with your help, will definitely, stay on air. So if you know you like this program, you'll be listening to us every Saturday, 8 p.m. You like the fact that it's helping people to heal, then please welcome on board. Let's see how we can sustain the program on air. So welcome officially to Relationship Saga with Holy Ray. Jaga, I'm still in the studio. Right, so straight up to the topic of today, I don't usually like to waste our time because we always struggle to manage our 1 hour, so that's what I'm going to do. Now, the message here says, hello, Holy Ray. Good morning. Yeah, actually, the message came in the morning. That's why. Okay, so hi, Holy Ray, doing? How is work? I want to thank you for using the platform Relationship Saga to inspire my life. I've been listening to people telling their own story, but then I didn't know that it will be my turn someday. But there we are. Relationship issues keep threatening us as individuals and as women all around the world. Okay, let me correct that notion right now. Relationship issues that threaten only women. There are men also who are going through stuff that cannot even say. And before I go further with this, called us last week Saturday on the show and wanted to start telling us his story. Then I told him to just hang on till the end of the program so that he could now get the number to call. Lines is not the lines you call, to give your complaint on spot. So the number for you to give your complaint is different. And after taking your complaint, then we bring it to the studio for general deliberation. But I didn't see the person called. So I want to believe he or she is fine. I want to believe so. So please, let's not feel like it's only women that are suffering. It's for everybody. Even men. Most men are going relationship stuff that they cannot even shout. Okay. All right. So I believe you're listening. Okay. So please listen. Now, I'm going ahead with the remaining part of the message. It says, okay, I am from the southern part of every year, and then I also married someone from the same part, south, that's south. And we were married for 4 years. And after 4 years, I couldn't conceive. We had misunderstanding, and my husband left me to go and marry a woman from the southwest. That's the western part of Nigeria. And since he married that woman, they've been together for about 3 years, still counting. And since that period, he has never told me or even checked on me. He does not care about how I feed. He doesn't even care about how I live. As at the time he left us, our house rent has expired. He did not even care how I manage to pay that rent and put myself together. I was devastated. I was ashamed. I even had to move out from the area we're living and started going to another church. And then my parents asked me to invite him to come collect his bride price. Then he refused to come. He did not come. And then all this while, I didn't hear from him. And suddenly last year, he started showing green lights that he wants me back. So at first, I said I was no longer interested. Then my dad told me to play along. So I played along. When he says he loves me one time, I tell him I love him 10 times. Okay. And that was how I was able to lure him to my village. According to him, he was coming for reunion. So he came with his people to my village. And then when he got to the village, they asked him what he wants. He explained what he had come for. And then when it was my turn, they asked me. And then I told them that I am no longer interested in the marriage because he had left me to go and marry another woman. Now, when he was explaining to my family, he did not tell them that he's married. He only explained the fact that he had left me for a very long time. He's sorry, he's back, he promised better and all of that. So then when I spill the beans that he's married to another person, my elders now asked him a question. Was your first wife with you when you went to the second wife? He said no. They also asked him that for all these years that you've been living with that woman away from wife, have you been sending her upkeep money? He said no. They also asked him, since you married that woman, have you called her to speak to, have you called your first wife, now that's the first wife, to speak to the junior wife? Have they spoken to each other on phone? He said no. So that was how God in my favor. I still feel bad because I got married in Catholic altar. And I was told that according to what he did, is a punishable offense. Is a bigamy. He can be sued and go to prison. Traditional parts of it. Now I have finished the traditional parts of it, but still I feel bad because because I had told him that this one is over, everything is there, and then I'm going to go burn our album and our enlargements. And immediately he responded that I should send him videos while I am burning those ones, that he's going to show his family the video and the bride price money that he had collected, that they were the one that pushed him. It was his family pressure that lured him to go and get married to another woman. I am in a dilemma and I'm confused. I don't even know what to do. I understand that I was broken. I was left broken. I was shattered. But then I'm feeling like I'm not doing the right thing. But I'm enjoying my peace. Okay. I'm enjoying my peace. I'm having peace of mind. I'm loving myself all over again. But the thought of him pisses me. I feel like I was supposed to do more than that, or even allow the church to jail him. I don't know what to do. Please, Holy Ray, I want you to talk about it. Let me see if I can grab something, as I've always been, from other people's stories. Let me see if my own will give me a heads up of what to do and how to do it and how to go about it. Holy Ray, do you think only the traditional returning of the bride price is okay? Or do I need to continue with the process of the proper church divorce? Please, thank you so much. God bless your audience. All right. This was indeed a very heartwarming, touching story there. I really don't know how people always feel like they can eat their cake and still have it. I think that's how that word is said, right? That's how it's said. Imagine, so you chop your cake. You don't chop and finish. Swallow. How are you going to have it back? Okay, let me even say he left and did not get married. Person would have been more understandable. Or maybe have a side chick and nakambele. Maybe that would have helped. But this one, you left your officially, legally married wife, wedded wife, and went to carry your family to another village to go and marry another person, and still follow the same woman to her own church, which is no longer a Catholic church, to marry and wed that person in her own church. To even crown it all, I mean, African men, we can do better now. We can do better, especially I have few uncles who are practicing polygamous family, and I know that they are thriving fine with their family, you know. So I used to see how they work together, how junior wife behave with senior wife behave. So I don't know, but there you have the story. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what is your eyes for this lady. Let her, understand herself and take a stand. And let's know how we can save her and give her, how do I put it down? a sound mind. Sound mind. Issues like this can be very disturbing. It can be really, really disturbing. But let's know. You can also join my live stream on Facebook and YouTube, Eagles FM Abuja. You already know the page. Head out there now and also drop your comments out from there. The studio numbers are 090-7353-0044 or 090-8766-888 or reach me via the WhatsApp number on 090-9705-445 and 0. What do you think about this whole story? Relationship turning into? Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what your advice for this lady. I don't know. I've got a very first call here. Hello, good evening. I'm fine. And you, how are you doing? Okay, what's your name? Oh, thank God from Guarimpa. Thank you for joining me. Let's hear you. Is this your first time joining me on this show? Is this the first time? Yes, sir. Oh, welcome, thank God. That bell is for you. You're welcome on board. All right, let's hear you. All right, go on, let's hear you. All right, thank God. I guess it's network. Maybe it's not too strong, but then just try and reach me right back. You're my very first call for this evening. Let me hear you on 090-7353-0044 or 090-8766-8888. Reach me through the WhatsApp put at 090-9705-445 and 0. Hello, good evening. All right, Ibrahim. It's good to have you join me. Thank you so much. Ibrahim, is this your first time? Oh, thank you so much for sticking to the family. What I'm trying to advise that lady is that if you just forget about that one. Okay. So let her just pray to Allah that God to give her a mark. Okay. That's the only answer. God is surely going to give her a good person, even better than that previous one, by the grace of God. Amen. Let her pray vehemently and get him out of her mind. Bye-bye. All right. Thank you so much, Ibrahim, for that contribution right there. We understand that matters of the heart is not easy, but there a brother is advising you to just move on, be. You don't need to feel sad about it. Just let him be and pray that God gives you a man that will love you, that will love you rather as you. Hello. Good evening, ma. Good evening, John. How are you? I'm fine, John. Work is fantastic. Okay. Ma, this is not a case. This is very confusing. Really trying to wrap something up for the last something is my head what to say. But my question is that really ask how. She's really lovely. She's happy for the guy. She's happy for the guy. This is a very positive for her. So really concerned with the guy. The matter of price is also after becoming a best service. That one's okay. And yeah, that is okay also. All right. But see, I don't know whether they work in the court, but if they do so, I think she should go back to the court and deserve it. But if they not do that, they think that I'm standing on this left with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But punishing with that is not anything that will not solve any issue. So she just let us go, and if she truly loves the guy, so that if she not loves the guy, that is just the matter. All right. Thank you, Joe, for that contribution. Hello, good evening this evening. Good evening. What is your name and where are you calling from? Calling from Abuja. Where in Abuja? What's your name? I didn't get your name. Okay. Oh, what is happening? Network. All right. Keep it coming through on 09097054450 and 0 or 09087668888. Hello. 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 Someone there? Hello. Yes. Yes. Good evening.
It's Papa Njako from the
All right. Thank you for joining me all the way from Dede. Let's hear you.
Tell that lady
Hmm.
you should know what rest. Prostate is the best. Because what the reason why I say so, if it happened for Kubwa here in Abuja, like that. So when the man leave the girl, the lady, he go and marry another person. And then they marry another person too. We got some days once that lady get belay. So tell that lady don't think anything too much about that matter. It will be good.
All right. Thank you so much for that contribution. Yeah, sometimes you just have to gather the courage and the momentum to move on, and you will see that better doors will obviously open for you. Hello? Hello? All right, 09076668888 or 09073530044. Reach me via the WhatsApp on 09097054450. Hello? Yes, good evening, dear.
Yes, man. I thank God that I know what is a problem, man.
All right, thank God. Go on, let's hear you.
Yes, man. I do hear, man. If you just very good sense, that why you don't carry the belly. Nobody, man. Hello?
Yes, I'm with you. I can hear you. Go on. Hello? Hello? Okay, the network is not too good where you are. Thank God. You better shift a bit, okay, so that we can have a conversation. Because on this show, this segment, everyone's opinion really, really matters and it counts because you are, you know, giving your contribution according to how you understand it as individual and according to one or two experiences you've had or you've heard from people, so you add this on how to solidify their relationship. Keep it coming through. Hello. Hello. Good evening. What's your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Rachaelabenfoundation. I'm calling from Dugbe.
All right, Samuel. Is this your first time?
My contribution is that my advice for the girl, there is nothing like reconciliation in that kind of a thing. A man that took you for granted will definitely continue to take you for granted. That thing doesn't make sense. How will you leave your wife like that? Wife not to be different and left, marry that person, and you not have my about that's very, very, very ridiculous. I don't advise the girl to go back into that kind of abuse because as far as an abuse, you just move on and look for something more better than which I believe she will definitely have something like that.
Amen. Amen. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, my lady. I believe you are listening, so you can see that we love you and we want you to be better. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. This evening. What's your name and where you calling?
Emmanuel calling from Kado.
All right. Thank you so much, Manuel.
Yeah. Anyway, I believe the woman go back to the man, so but that man, I believe he don't even know me right and left at all, not behave well. I believe the woman is patient. The patient got mutually provide a husband for her. And if they wait for court marriage, let him go back to court so that court will dissolve them.
Okay. Okay, so it doesn't matter even if the bride price has been returned. So since they have a court certificate, you can go for that one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but that is the only way that government will not be aware. They are considered to go there before the church marriage. So let them go back there and settle the case there.
Okay.
You should not go back to that man. That man is not a good man, so not sure.
All right. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. Thank you. All right, lady, you are still listening. Let me go and pay bills. And when I come back, we will keep up this conversation. Don't forget that this is Relationship Saga with Holy Ray on Eagles 102.3 FM, your radio experience. You can count on. This show comes to you every Saturday, 8 p.m. So please, if you are joining me this time, I don't want to look for you next week, Saturday, because we have a family conversation every Saturday, 8 p.m. Don't touch that dial and don't go nowhere. Holy Ray, we'll be right back. Let me head out and pay bills. This Eagles 102.3, your radio experience, you can definitely count on. Hi, thank you.
For their premium, wey be 500 square meter for 1 million naira.
Thank
This
you.
one is 80% discount and your 5 million naira.
Thank you so much.
Their land get ogbonge document from Abuja. Oya sharply go get your land for Broadwater Estate for Gwagwalada, and this opportunity e dey for our military officers and men too. You fit gree us.
Hi, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
88737426 08088837426.
Hi.
Repeat the call is another one 08082723824 080723824. My Abuja home. Now landlord will want make you be.
102.3 Abuja.
All right, welcome back. This is still Relationship Saga with Hori on Eagles 102.3, your radio experience. You can count on. And in case you're just joining us, we are having a conversation today about a lady whose husband left her for a very long time, about 3 years plus, and got married to another woman because she's unable to conceive. And now, after living with another woman for over 3 years, he's coming back to the first wife, and the first wife took advantage of that his reunion, so-called reunion, and returned the bride price. And shamelessly, the man collected the bride price. So at this point, she's asking us, what do we think she should do? Should she go ahead and continue with the suing and all of that? Because she, according to her story, they are married legally, married, wedded, traditionally, courts, and so in church, and in Catholic church to be precise, So now she's seeking for support, emotional support, verbal support, and to know how she can, take her stand going forward. What do you think she should do? She should continue and arrest the man, or she should allow him go to jail, because that's already is a punishable offense. Yeah. And or should we just allow her, just tell her to just move on? And so far, is already calling in and giving in their advices. What do you think this woman should do? This is where we get to help you solidify your relationship about your issue, and if it's beyond us, we will then connect you to relationship experts. So I want to believe that for now, we got all of this under control. Keep it coming through 090 7353 0044 or 09087688888. Reach me via the WhatsApp number on 09097054450. What is your advice for this person? Okay, I have a message here on WhatsApp. It says, good evening to you. My name is James from Karimu. My advice to the lady is that she should forget about that man and move on just the way the man have done. She should be happy that it ended that way. What if the man had pretended and harmed her in secret, or probably unlive her, or probably killed her to have his way to another woman? The man is not for her. Sorry, she did not tell us if the new woman have a child already. Man. Thank you. My opinion. Yeah, that's your opinion. Yeah, actually, she told me that the new wife had also not have a child yet. In fact, she was not happy when she heard that the woman had a miscarriage at some point, because She wanted the man's happiness to be fulfilled, since that is what he wants. That is what he's looking for. But then, okay, I have another message here from Kunle. Kunle from Cuba says, I beg you, let the lady move on. The man no deserve her. At all. All right, and this one says, good evening, Holy Ray. The lady should find a place in her heart to forgive and forget her ex-husband. She should focus and forge ahead with her life and continue to enjoy her peace of mind. She should not have any feelings whatsoever, but rather for the return of the bride price. She should not send any video of the albums to the man. Wishing her healing and quickest recovering from this unpleasant experience. This is Abraham, Father Abraham. Thank you so much for that contribution. Hello. Good evening. It's Uche. Okay, what's happening to your network today? What is happening to your network today? I can barely hear you, like I'm struggling to hear you.
Okay, let me come back.
All right, thank you so much. Keep it coming through on 090-766-8888 or 090-735-3044. Call a message or a voice note to the WhatsApp number on 090-9705-445 and 0. What do you think about the story? What is your advice for this woman? Or are you sharing same optimism with every other person that is so let the man be? But I want to believe that some people sure don't have conscience. I'm sorry to use that word, but I feel like some people don't have. Hello. Good evening. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Victor.
All right, thank you. Let's hear you.
My advice was to get the man. But this said that some of them said he's in the project of working with
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Hello. Good evening. Is this John? Yes, I can hear. Say. All right, please go on.
And if you are married, if you are married that have not had experience, the
Okay.
family system, first pressure is there. And it is all but you can't just like giving the passion, respecting it. Like the mind, just like she just thinking, she can't let it go. That's my king. It's not so.
How is he going to change? Because he has gone to marry another woman with his family members, to marry a woman. So how when you said the man might change, I don't quite get that part of it. And talking about the love part, if she still loves this man, do you think she will go ahead to return the bride price? All right. Thank you so much, John. I understand that sometimes issues that concerns emotions, we want to see how we can balance the both, but then it doesn't work that way most times. Hello, Uche. All right, please call me right back. I just missed your call. 090-9705-4450 or 098-8766-8888. Hello? Yes, I can hear you now. Good evening.
All right, I have some questions for the woman. First, the man left her because she was in heaven.
period of time they spend together to give birth.
Yes,
Yeah?
to conceive, yeah.
To conceive. And now the man will marry another woman.
Yes.
Without divorcing her. It's a serious offense anyway.
Yeah.
We all know that. And it has been established. But returning the bride price, I have a little bit concerned. The price that he returned, was it collected?
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that is annoying her, that the man actually collected the bride price.
Okay, they collected the bride price.
Oh. From the beginning of the story, listening, according to her message here, and I quote, she said, the man only said that for reunion. So according to the man, it was reunion he came for. So it was after he has done his own part. I have messed up. I want my wife back. I'm sorry I left all these years. I didn't care about her. Even if I am asked to pay another bride price, I will pay. He did not mention to her family that he went and got married. So when it was her turn, she now explained that this man left me a long time ago. He had married another person. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Yes, I understand. I understand.
If she's listening to, have something to think about so that she can make an informed decision by herself. Because Richard is not going to tell her what to do. I'm not going to do it for her.
Yeah,
But
that's
I only
true.
want to give her something to think about and make her decision. So, if this man now wants her back, on what ground? And what if he conceived? And what if the baby don't come? And what happened to this other woman that he got married to? Is she ready to